In crypto, speed matters, but trust matters more. At Caleb & Brown, you're never on your own. We connect you with your own personal broker and a 24/7 team, ready to help you buy, sell, or swap over 250 digital assets with one flat, transparent fee. No spreads, no slippage, no hidden costs. Get the best market prices through deep, aggregated liquidity executed by our professional trading desk. Your funds are secured with institutional-grade cold storage for total peace of mind. Track every move in real time with our intuitive client portal, anywhere, anytime. Whether you're trading as an individual, trust, or business, we give you speed, security, and peace of mind. Thousands of clients in over 100 countries already trust Caleb & Brown. Visit calebandbrown.com and start your personalized crypto journey today.
Disclaimer! Not about financial advice! We're not liable for any personal financial decisions! This episode is created for entertainment purposes only! Thank you! Welcome in, everybody, to another episode of Blockchain Brew Show. I am your host. Today, Trent had a meeting he had to go tend to, so you know what we do, guys? We always get each other's backs around here, because that's what we do on be part of the brew crew. Gotta fix my collar, make it a little fresh, man. Fresh. If you haven't already, please smash that golden like button! Like this. Ding, 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 ding. We also have a subscribe bar here. Your ring-a-ding-ding and your ring-a-ding-ding. You can find that bell over there on YouTube. And also over there in Kick and Rumble, we also grow all natural over there. And so if you guys want to help support the channel, please smash those bells over there on X. I see you out there. Hit that heart. And if you really want to, hit the repost too. So let's get on to it. Today, on the most hydrated episode, we have my last one. Thank goodness, because you know what? I need some new flavors, man. I'm over this variety pack. And then I got the Legion Space Dust. It's my last one. I'm excited to be done with it because, you know, I like to have 25, 25, 25, 25. And it was like 50% Space Dust. And then I had like two other flavors. So like 13, 13, 13 or however it massed out. So I had like double the Space Dust as all the other flavors. And I'm like, can you just like keep it even? Space Dust is a really good flavor. It's just not my most favorite flavor in the whole batch. We get a little ASMR pop, and also the cans I made kind of cheap because I keep trying. That worked out pretty good that time, but in the Space Dust, like the silver part of the lid kept not breaking, and I had to use the golden like button on it and smash it open. I'm pouring got a pour going in for us guys right now. Daily made me want to whip out my mug. I need to start doing it more often. Sometimes I just like drinking out of the can, though. I like looking at the art and stuff like that. But the crystal's pretty good, too. Hey, Trent would be pretty proud of me on that pour. Yours says 2 fingers, man. So we go up. I don't know if you can see the foam. That's about 2 fingers. Not a bad pour. Not a bad pour. Get a little bit of the aroma. Set that down someplace. You know, I guess the nice thing of it being in a mug is I don't have to worry about smashing the dang thing, spilling it all over my desk like I usually do once a week. We got Zora. Welcome in, Daily. Good evening, Miss Amelia. Good evening, Real Meta. Mr. Moon, how are you? Mr. Moon. I used to work with a coworker named Mr. Moon. In other words, go, Mr. Moon! And I did that for like 4 years. And one day he goes, can you not say that anymore? I'm like, why? I've been doing it forever. It's the great name. Man, it feels like AVAX is a stable coin now. I've been holding it for 3 years just to get my money back to entry. You know what, Mr. Moon, I totally understand that. Don't you worry about it. We're all in the same boat. To be honest with you, most of the coins, I mean, minus a few of the ISOs, I think most of them are in that range. But I also don't want to encourage you not to give up hope, because the market structure is changing. It 100% is. If it wasn't, we'd be in a euphoric bull run, and we might be able to even see AVAX get up to $500. I don't know if it'll go that high, but that's what type of parabolicness what we should be having right now. That's one of the reasons we should do my glasses. Somebody sit on my glasses while I'm gone. They're all cricket now. It's driving myself nuts. So, just hang in there, man. We'll go over AVAX for you, though. We got you. Welcome in, D, not you. How you doing, my friend? How was your guys' day? Just working, staying busy. Oh, where are we at? Okay, let's jump on over to the news. You had a space dust the other day. Yeah, they're not bad. They have some pretty good high octanes, my friend. Let's go over the news. Yes, let's do this. Oh, I got to add you to the screen. News. But you know what? There was actually more stuff I feel like I'll go over here, but there's more stuff I shared on X that I thought would be more interesting to read. Latest news. Go to markets. I'm trying to see if I can find here's what happened in crypto today. And I'm just didn't see it, man. Here's what oh, here it is. Here's what happened in crypto today. BlackRock files for a listing staked Ethereum ETF. U.S.-based asset manager company BlackRock has applied to list and trade shares of its investment vehicle tied to the staked Ether following its offering of the cryptocurrency product. In a Friday filing with the U.S. Securities Exchange Commission, BlackRock filed a Form 1 or S1 registration statement for its iShares staked Ethereum Trust exchange-traded fund. The filing part of the SEC's process, the company is to list investment vehicles such as ETFs, but does not get guaranteed approval. Shares of the staked Ethereum fund, which BlackRock intends to list and trade on the Nasdaq exchange under the ticker ETHB, could be one of the following offerings tied to staked cryptocurrencies. Grayscale Investments added staking functionality to its previous approved spot ETH and mini ETH trust in October. The regulator has not greenlighted many crypto staking funds since initially approving spot Ethereum ETFs in May 2024. However, Canary Capital made a similar SEC filing for staked injective product in July, and Grayscale and Bitwise launched separate staking products tied to Solana in October. BlackRock manages the largest spot Bitcoin Ethereum exchange-traded fund, the iShares Bitcoin Trust ETF, which is listed under the ticker symbol IBIT. There you go. Well, that was it. That's the end of the article. That's a super crazy article. Coinbase mounts a caution comeback in India 2 years after exit. Isn't it where, I could be speaking out of terms, but isn't India where the hack happened with Coinbase too, and they put a $1 million, a couple $1 million bounty on the hackers' heads? Darn right, always working 7/7 when things are busy. Like past almost 2 months, dude, 4 wheels. I feel you, bro. I'm like worked out sometimes. I'm like, I don't need any more overtime, but I love buying crypto. And I have to buy so many Christmas presents. Dang it! I'm already up to $1,000, guys, for Christmas presents. I had to buy my wife's family, my kids. I haven't even got my wife's stuff yet, so that's a whole thing. And her birthday happens to be in January, so I feel like I don't even get a break. As soon as I get done Christmas, I have to go treat her. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, why couldn't you have been born in February or something? Make it a little easier, tied up with Valentine's Day. Thanks, man. This is my first cycle learning about crypto. I'm probably done with altcoins next cycle. I'll just stick to Bitcoin. That's a really good strategy, Mr. Moon. I'll probably cover AVAX in about 20 minutes. If you also want to go and come back, you could do that as well. I think that having a balanced portfolio is the way to go, which I don't think just Bitcoin is the best opportunity. It's a good opportunity. It's a good way to do it. But I would say 25 to 50% Bitcoin, and you got 25% you can put into large chips like Solana, XRP, Hedera, Crow, AVAX. And then I would say 25% you keep in cash so you could buy the dips to keep lowering your cost. And then 25% you can just have fun, man. Throw it at a meme coin or something like that. But I think that's the best way to do it. I know George talks about that strategy a lot, and I think it's a really well-versed strategy. Coinbase, we don't really overly care about this article. I don't think. Ethereum's first ZK rollup, Z-Sync Lite to sunset. I mean, do you guys really want to care about that one? I don't think it's super crazy. I did watch that interview, guys, with you the other day. What do you think about Michael Saylor, CEO, strategy CEO, saying that they don't need to sell any Bitcoin until 2065? Saylor pitches Bitcoin-backed banking system to nation states. Speaking at Abu Dhabi, strategy CEO said nations could use Bitcoin reserves, tokenized credit markets to offer regulated accounts with higher yields. Oh, good. They do have the. Oh, I thought he had the video of it. Dang it. Michael Saylor, the CEO of the world's largest Bitcoin treasury holder, is pushing nation states to develop Bitcoin-backed digital banking systems that offer higher yield, lower volatility accounts capable of attracting trillions of dollars deposits. Speaking of Bitcoin MENA event in Abu Dhabi, Saylor said, does anybody know how close Abu Dhabi is to Dubai? Because I'm kind of curious. They sound similar. Saylor said countries could use over-collateralized Bitcoin reserves and tokenized credit instruments to create regulated digital bank accounts that offer higher yields than traditional deposits. I believe that. Saylor noted that bank deposits in Japan, Europe, and Switzerland offer little to no yield, while Euro money, we offered a little no yield too, while Euro money market funds pay roughly 150 basis points, and the U.S. markets rates are closer to 400 basis points. That's pretty bad because I don't think we do a very good job. He said that this, yes, did one of the dogs eat the food? Oh. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry, honey. Good. The dog pooped on the floor, so my wife is dealing with it. Oh, Beam, such bad. That was a bad buy on that one. I was a bag holder. He said this. I'm sorry. I gotta zone back in. U.S. money market rates are closer to 400 basis points. He said this explains why investors turn to the corporate bond market, which, when it existed, people weren't so disgusted with their bank accounts. That's pretty true. Saylor outlined a structure in which digital credit instruments comprise roughly 80% of a fund, paired with 20% in a fiat currency and 10% reserve buffer on top to reduce the volatility of such a product, which offered through regulated bank and deposits, which could send billions of dollars to the institutions for higher returns on deposits. The account would be backed by digital credit 5-to-1 overall over collateralization held by the treasury entity said. According to Saylor, a country offering such accounts could attract 20 trillion, 50 trillion in capital flows. The CEO argued that the nation adopting this model could become the digital banking capital of the world. The remarks followed Saylor's revelation on X. The company purchased 10,000 BTC, about 962 million last week. The latest buy raised strategy holdings to 660,000 BTCs, acquired for roughly 49 billion on the average cost of 74,000. Let's just say 75,000 because that just makes sense. No, there you go, guys. I'm gonna head on over to X. I'm hoping Coinbase account something good this week on Zora can pump. That'd be nice. Can you look at Beam? I added more today. Looks like the bottom is in for Beam. Man, I hope so. Because, man, that one, I got screwed on that one. Oops, I hit the wrong button. That's the bid buy thingy, but that's not what I wanted to look at. Jamie Dimon just said this live on Fox. We'll take a look what he said. It's only 12 seconds. Well, we could do this. Media. We got pause and music. Pause. All right. Let's press play. Open up. We're going to run to the beginning. And action.
Blockchain is real. It's been around for quite a while, but now it's becoming more effective, more efficient because people are finding ways to do it faster and cheaper, permissioned or not permissioned. Smart contracts, I think, will probably be real. Blockchain is real. It's been around for quite a while.
Blockchain's real.
But now it's becoming more effective, more efficient because people are finding ways to do it faster and cheaper, permissioned or not permissioned.
Faster and cheaper.
Contracts, I think, will probably be real. Blockchain is real.
Well, there you go. There you guys go. I don't need to hear it again. Pretty interesting stuff, man. The fact that Jamie Dimon's usually the bearable bear and he's coming out more lively, you know, that's a funny frame in his face. Oh my goodness. Where are we going? DZ says, try and front run their event next week. I wish you luck, DZ. Trying to front run those guys is harder than it looks. Also, under SEC drops investigation. Yeah. RDAV is about to rip, dude. I saw that. Hey, here's Trent's Cardano Spotlight, guys. I'll cover for him right now. Midnight, guys, has a fixed supply of 24 billion with fixed supply of 8 Cardano for 45 billion. Bitcoin fixed 21 million. That was Trent's earlier video. Here's the iShares. We were just talking about that with the staked Ethereum. There's another little segment since this is yesterday. Senator Loomis just confirmed President's personally supporting her bill to buy 1 million Bitcoin for the U.S. Strategic Reserve. It's officially happening. And hey, that would be wild, guys. I mean, between Saylor having 600 and that actually wouldn't be super crazy. I mean, what Saylor is like 50 billion. So for them to be able to get $50 billion worth pretty relatively quickly would be pretty surprising. But I don't think they have 1 million coins in OTC right now. I think they'd have to either confiscate them or sell them. What coin trading? Anything bullish? We'll have to get into that. DZ. Might need to look at ADA again. Right. Hey, here's Crypto Crow. We shouted him out today. I was trying to get. Hey guys, if you want, I'm trying to get Crow on the channel. So if you're on X and you see him, be like, hey, the Brew Crew wants to have you on. Get his attention so we can try to get him on the show. Shared this today. 4 weeks, and XRP is now the fastest crypto spot ETF to reach 1 billion AUM since ETH in the US. There were 40 crypto ETFs launched this year in the US alone. A few points are obvious to me. One, there was a pent-up demand for regulated crypto products, and with Vanguard opening up access to traditional retirement trading accounts for Americans, crypto is now accessible to millions. More people who don't need to be experts in the technology. Longevity, stability, and community are all underrated themes that matter to this new set of off-chain crypto holders. Whew. I was trying, guys. The words were trying to come out of me. Here you go. Is it DZ or Calvin? Nope, I was wrong both times. Daily, there you go. You know, massive giant RWA spaces until SEC ends 2-year investigation under clearing the path for the U.S. expansion tokenized assets. To be honest with you, I totally forgot about this. I just did. I forgot that they're being investigated. Here was some pretty damn big news too. I'm kind of curious on how this all entails. So, breaking: Crow enters a new chapter in the U.S. Crypto.com and 21 shares. U.S. partnering to launch proposed products tracking CRO, including a private trust and potential Crow ETF pending approvals from major stuff for Crow fam. There's a longer out breakdown of this. I will try to make a short video of it, like a little 2-minute segment. I think that'd be kind of cool. I crow my coins. Crow my coins. He will get to you guys. Yeah, I hope so. Yeah, hit him up, man. See if I can get him on. It will be sick. I think that's all we have today. Yeah, on X. So let's jump over to CoinGlass because there's some data in here that I'm really interested in. And I bet you are interested in it too. Chargers, who's leading right now? You just see AJ Rich Crypto. He bet like, I don't know, like, I think if Chargers win, he wins like 25 G's or something like that. He bet pretty ham on there. You guys better go like his post to try to get his like $200 giveaways he likes to do. Okay, so we're going to take a look at the ETFs. You guys interested in ETFs? We're going to dabble the ETFs, and then we'll head over to where the liquidity is at for Bitcoin. Then we jump over to the charts. So let's wing it, man. Did you know Strategy's overall average price per BTC is currently? Yeah. We just read that actually. It's about shy of 75,000. Mr. Moon, just out of curiosity, were you a subscriber to us before? Because I think you are. Oh, dude, I just looked over at YouTube. I know the stupid like and subscribe bells over there pinging like crazy. You guys have to tell me that because for some reason StreamYard took that off. And I don't see it unless I look over at the other screen. And usually I kind of focus on you guys, but I have like a sub screen over here. Oh my goodness, now I feel awkward. I was going to say, if you're new and you want to help support the channel, we would totally appreciate it. Okay, take that stupid thing off. We're going to cover crypto news. All right, let's go head over to the ETFs. Come on over to the ETFs. Markets. Bitcoin ETF. Did we have an inflow or outflow, guys? Oh, outflow. Look at that. Who sold today? Damn you, Grayscale. Those guys are always dumpers, man. Always dumpers. If here's Fidelity, Fidelity dumped a bunch too. I don't remember who HODL is, but they don't deserve the name if they're dumping too. So who's HODL? Do you guys remember who HODL is? Grayscale's dumping, man. Oof, suckers. They've actually been dumping more. They dumped more than they bought. They're negative 278K. These the HODLers are just barely up, barely. My goodness. Let's head on over to. All right, there's dollars. Here we go. Let's go to dollars. Let's make it easier math. Grayscale dumped 44 million a day, and Fidelity dumped 40 million. HODL dumped 6, negative $89 million to have Bitcoin. Those suckers, man. I'm kind of curious about looking at the XRP one. But we'll look at that one last. Let's head over to the Ethereum overview. Ethereum, more positive. Grayscale sold some Bitcoin, but they wanted to buy ETH today. Guys, you do know Grayscale, when you sell Bitcoin, the markets go down. Maybe that's why they bought it. I don't know. What did they dump? They dumped $44 million worth of Bitcoin, and they bought $11 million worth of Ethereum. That's too funny. At least there's no other outflows. There's just one inflow. Now let's head over to Solana. US dollars. Bitwise did not buy any. Grayscale did not buy any. VanEck didn't buy any. Fidelity bought 1.2 million. That's it. Not a whole lot, man. That's the smallest day that we've had so far in intake. Baby purchases. Let's head on over. Oh, that was Ethereum, or was that Solana? That's weird. You just were here, right? Yeah, we were just here. Why did it do that? So weird. Oh, weird. I don't know why the little red dot didn't disappear. Whatever. And on over to XRP. Oh, love it, baby. That's what we're talking about. XRP, dude. They're just buying. Let's go, man. We got Canary Capital buying 4.9. Let's just say $5 million worth of XRP today. Let's freaking go. Bringing up their total to 360 million that they purchased so far. Franklin Templeton back-to-back Friday Mondays for 2.2 million. That's interesting. Very interesting. Bitwise also doing it too. Look at that. It's like, did they plan that? I mean, like, what's the odds of Franklin Templeton buying 2.2 Monday and Friday, and Bitwise have all the numbers they could have picked? Bitwise bought 2.27 and 2.27 on Monday, Tuesday. That's pretty funny. You got to admit, that is kind of hilarious. And what, Grayscale did the same thing? What? Oh, and Canary Capital did it too. Man, I'm so slow. How did I miss that? They all bought the same amount back days. Does that mean they have reoccurring buy-ins just happening? Boom, 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 boom. Just buying it up. Yeah, I think it's been about a year. I've probably been on and off during that time. Yeah, has it been a year already? You know, it hasn't been a year. I think we started in March or April. Maybe April? When did we start a YouTube channel, guys? Anybody remember? I don't remember, man. It's been too long. Holy cow, man. Time flies. Well, look at XRP, though. Winning the day, man. 10.23 million inflows today. Let's freaking go. Bring a total up to 789 million. Not the biggest day, but we had no outflows, so. And we had more money than anybody else that took in. Check out the liquidation heat map. Bow, 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 bow. One at 24 hours. A lot of liquidity below us in 24 hours. Let's check out larger time frames so we get a little bit more perspective. Head over to the 3-day. Interesting. 3-day didn't help us. We're in the battle of the giants right now. We got a lot of liquidity. We could come down to 88,600, taking up all this liquidity. Or we could shoot up to about 94,000, and take up all the liquidity up over here. I'm going to stretch it out a little bit bigger so I can shrink those candles down so I can really kind of hone in on where the most of the liquidity is at. We got more liquidity above us. We got a pocket right there for 84 million at 92,000. We got some other pockets at 94,000 for 85 million. Just below that, we have 50 million, 72 million, 23. It does look like if I was looking at this, dude, it's a pennant, man, getting tighter and tighter and tighter and tighter and tighter and tighter and tighter. There's your top, there's your lower high, There's a double bottom. There's a lower low. I mean, a higher low, higher low, higher low, slightly higher low. Like this looks like a pennant within the pennant. So we'll have to take a look to see what we got going on. BTC is playing hardball, man. Check over the two Model 2. Model 2 is saying more liquidity around here, the sweet spot. I wonder if we'll work down to this to get more of those shorts piling in so we could squeeze them, man. Squeeze them, turn them to orange OJ. And then we're going to work our way to the charts. You know, one more thing I just kind of want to look at is biggest gainers and losers. Biggest gainers and losers. Miner up 211%. Franklin's up 50. Bless me, guys. I had to sneeze. I was able to get the mic muted before I sneezed. We got Franklin, another meme coin, up 51%. I don't recognize Miner. That's the new one to me. Luna, wow, coming up out of nowhere to be claimed 27%. What the hell? And you got 6-7. What the hell am I skipped? 6-7 up 27%. Kabuto? What? This is another meme coin of the Pokemon Kabuto King. He has his Kabuto's up 26%. Zcash. Well, that's a big day for Zcash. Up 15%. Wow. Plume. We haven't heard of Plume in a hot minute either. That's pretty good for Plume. Chili's has been in here a second. Chili's might be on a run, man, because they were just in here like 2-3 days ago. You know, that's not a huge move, but the fact combined that the other move, World Token is up. Luna Classic, man, Luna Classic does not do as good as Luna's 2.0. Even Peanuts up a little bit. And Engine, wow, I haven't thought about Engine in a long time. It looks like they changed the logo slightly. Check out the biggest losers today. We have Bob in there. Cheems, I haven't heard of Cheems in a while. Tansy, we've heard about them before. Who else do we have? Very recognized, dude. My kids are so loud, I can hear them. I'm sure my wife's like losing her mind. And we got some rain coming down too, man. Fat rain. I can hear the droplets. I don't recognize any of the losers. I didn't recognize any of them losers, man. But I am interested in checking out Luna, Chili's, and maybe Zcash. What are you guys thinking? What coin do you see in the winners that we should take a look at? Maybe the engine's pumping. That's just wild. I don't really want to look at Luna Classic. Plume. We want to check out Plume, Chili's, and the few other ones. Okay, cool. We'll jump over the charts. Boom, we made it, guys. Should we cover Bitcoin first, or do you guys want to head up? Oh, so I should put a poll up. Mr. Moon, it's 72K. He went on air and said it the other day. Oh, is that his? Well, why did the other recording say that it's at 74,000? Cow, that rain is loud. Poll. What should the poll be? Bitcoin to 100. Trent made the title and thumbnail today. I don't know if I agree with his thing, but he had a thing out there today. He thinks that we could go to 100K by Wednesday. I don't think we could go 100K by Wednesday. That seems pretty outlandish to me, but I guess anything is possible in crypto. By next week. There we go. There was a poll. Start the poll. Refresh. Make sure everything's saved right. Perfect. All right. Cool. Beam, Ondo. When do you have a chance? Okay, cool. Let's check out Beam and Ondo first. Everybody doesn't care about Bitcoin right now, I guess. Beam and Ondo. We'll hit Bitcoin up at the end of the day. Finish it off. That's kind of the best way, I guess, to do it too, because it stays fresh on your mind. There it is, Beam. Beam's pumping with Bitcoin, and there's no denying that. at least on the 15 minutes. Let's go to the larger time frame. We'll head over to the monthly. There's no monthly data, so I'm not even going to bother to look at the monthly. The 2 week does look like it's getting closer to a bottom. We haven't fully got that last green dot we need. The blue momentum waves you see in the bottom. Right here. But it's getting pretty close to get a green dot rolling over. VWAP's coming up. Strength's kind of doing its thing. It is raining so loud. Definitely not, but voting otherwise. Let us keep the faith. You're right. Keep the faith. We do have a double green dot on the weekly, and that has never happened before in Beam. So that is a really good sign that we are bottom, or really close to the bottom. That blood diamond did play out though, guys, on Beam. You see it? We had a blood diamond X come in even after that wick, and it did come down. You could have shorted that blood diamond on the weekly. Could have played it out, man. 5 day, we got a green dot momentum. Definitely rounded bottom we got going on right here, right now. Oh, dude, look at the strength in Stokes. So low. Stokes RSI is so low. The VWAP is trying to come up. Money flow has slightly ticked up, not crazy amount on the 5 day. Over to 3 day. 3 day has a slight momentum coming in. That's a pretty good sign though. I think that's a bullish sign. I would say we're bullish. Momentum still coming in. That's fine. We dig that. We can take those. 2 day, the momentum still coming in. Which now we got the green dot on the weekly, which is a good sign. We got anchor trigger wave, but definitely getting tight. We're in a pennant right now. It is about to pop. It went from a -5 to a -4 to a 6. It does look like it's gaining strength. This does look pretty slick, man. That's on the daily. The 12-hour coming in with the green dot momentum, still showing good. That's such a weak VWAP though. What's up, Dream Tanks? BTC on the monthly, high Kashi candles is still red. Bearish, still more pain incoming to the downside. Well, we shall see. Yeah, I 100% agree with you that market cipher and the high Kashis on the monthly look so gross. So gross. It'll be a very important month. It will be a very important month. And the 4 hour on Beam, it does look like we haven't fully came down to the downside. Red dot, momentum coming down. I'll keep an eye on Beam. If you want to make an entry in it, I would estimate the bottom of this 12 hour, or let's say 4 hours. So the next, it's 8 p.m. here. Man, I would say you got about 3 candles left on the 12 hour. All right. Yeah, you know, you got about, on the 12 hour, you got about 24 hours to figure out what the hell is going to happen. And if you want to long it, you want to, or be in at the best entry point, that's where I would eyeball to get the next data. The 4 hour does look kind of bearish to me. So I say, 12 hours to 24 hours would be a good window. Let's take a look at Ondo, because Ondo did have some good, pretty big breaking news. And we haven't looked at Ondo in a while. Ondo, move my foot. Momentum's still going up. It hasn't fully clipped yet. It is not overly strong in the momentum waves, but it hasn't fully died yet. The morning flow is still going in. The VWAP's coming down. Stokes RSI and strength. Excuse me, a little shaky. We are getting 10 right now on strength, but we are at the 50 MA, so that's why we're coming into a little bit of resistance. What a weird chart. You could say that, you could make an argument that was a triple bottom. And on that argument, you could say green momentum going to the upside. Money flow hasn't fully agreed yet, but the strength, Stokes RSI, and VWAP all look okay. The daily also look okay for a pump, and you could almost make the argument that this is a funny looking, Jesus, take the wheel. The 2 day, we got a double green dot coming in. Strength curving up to the upside. We don't quite have a doji candle, but we have a strong signal saying we went from a 7, 9 to a 14, showing that we are picking up strength on the DBSI. The 3 day shows the momentum still going up. What did the weekly say? weekly, we haven't fully clipped the green dot like we have on Beam. But the 5-day we have it, so the likelihood that we'll get it on the weekly is pretty significant. I'm just not that old to have any data on the monthly. The 1 hour, we haven't fully clipped a bull flag yet. We're in a bullish pennant. The likelihood of us breaking up is significant, but we haven't got the green dot to give us the confirmation. But we do got curvature on the Stokes and strength and VWAP. What's the 1 minute saying? Let's take a look at the 1 minute. The 1 minute says we're pumping and we're above the 200 MA. Yeah, you know what? Hell, let's be bullish, guys. Let's say we're gonna be pumping on Ondo. Yeah, we got good stuff for us right now on the Inca trigger wave. VWAP on the 15 minute looks good. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna be bullish. I'm gonna say yes, we'll probably be breaking out this pennant, and it would be nice. Now, this isn't gonna be the greatest move, but I would like to see a move on Undo by tomorrow, where we finish the channel, so 24 hours, be above 50 cents. I think that would be a nice thing. Near is such a great project. We haven't. Muppet's holding Near. I know that for sure. I don't mind Near. I used to hold it. I just had to get rid of, slim down my bags, cut some of the fat out of it. Fat's good, but not in large supply. You know what I'm saying? Even all athletes have a little bit of fat on them. What's it up Near? Where's Near at? Is Near in here? Near in here. Or is it near the ends? I don't think I had it in the ends. I thought I had it near the top. Yeah, I definitely have it someplace. I don't have it in here. It has to be near the top. Or it could be in the AI. My AI, no. Where are you, Near? Frick, I guess I don't know where it's at. I'm gonna have to find it. I swore I had it someplace. Near USDT. Yeah, there it is. Where the heck is it at? Locate. Why is it down here in the Z's? That doesn't make any sense at all. I'm gonna put it up to where some of the blue chips are. I wonder where I can find it. Let's put in the AI play. Put it right there. Wow, Near's $1.72. Holy smokes, that's gotten cheap. Tau having will pump it, LOL. Maybe. Sometimes it happens like that. Sometimes it doesn't happen like that. Cardano to pump to the 10th with the launch of midnight. I think so. Pump on the 10th with the launch of midnight. Yeah, that's in a day and a half, isn't it? Or the 1 hour. Neo's trying to get a green dot to start pumping. We are freaking on the MA, 50 MA, and 200 is just above us, so it has a little bit of some resistance to go through. Yeah, you can see that the 4 hours trying to figure out what it wants to do. Came down, rejected off the 21 MA. We're stuck in between the 2150. We have there's a higher high. We'll probably make a lower high. 12 hour looks good. Green momentum is still playing out on the 12 hour. Did we reject off the 21? We rejected off the 21 a couple of different times. We rejected off over there and over here. Guess we have to be cautious. Watch for a red dot. I mean, we got one right here. We got a little blue ghost on the momentum waves. Momentum coming in. Strength Stokes starting to curve. We need something to happen that VWAP. There was a good little chunk in the money flow right there on the daily. The 2 day we got a green dot. That's the first one we've got on the 2 day at a minute, man. It just does look like I'm bottom. Pretty freaking low. 3 day hasn't fully clipped yet. We got gas though. It's so close. That to get a green dot, you have to have the light blue be above the dark blue, and it's less than 0.02 away. Near will be easily $10 when it pumps. What's Near's all-time high? Does anybody remember? I might have to go to CMC and take a look. Let's go, guys. We're heading down the Near rabbit hole. The Near rabbit hole. Top 38 project. Market cap's 2.2 billion. No max supply. Total supply 1.28 billion. Where's its all-time high? Should say in here. High, low, all-time high, $20. I feel like it should get above that. Was there a token unlocks between then and now? Or before and after? Here's a token unlocks. Oh, I guess they have been. Wow, there's been a decent amount of token unlocks. Holy crap. Have you seen that? You seen that daily? The top is 20%. Okay, but in 2021, only 18% of the supply was released. So since then, the supply has increased by 80%, a 4x. So for it to hit an all-time high per market cap, it has to reach $5. So do you think it could hit $10 easy still? Its all-time high would be $5 if you add in the inflation from the token supply, which is nice that it's all out there now. I don't know, Daily. It could hit $10, but I don't think it would be easy. I think that would be like could be a top, right? That could be a top. All right, let's jump into the charts again. Oop. That's pretty interesting to say the least. 4x its supply, 20%. Now it's at 80%, 100%. Mr. Moon, $6-7 near, and I'm out. Yeah, it would be a new all-time high per market cap. That I like. Your strategy is a safer strategy. We have to wait and see, man. We will see what the markets say, what they say when they say what they need to. Hey, we got somebody over there on Rumble. What's up, Purple? Alabama John said he wants to talk to you right now. He also he is also live on Rumble. Come by when you're free. I don't know who that is, but hey, you know, if he's on there, I guess I can swing in after the show. I could try it. Well, let's go, guys. Let's go over there right now. See if we're gonna dink. Okay, we're gonna dink right now. Do you guys think this is a scammer, or do you think it's not a scammer? Put a +1 in the chat if you think it's a scammer. Alabama John. That just, well, you know what? I don't even know if I could get onto Rumble. It's not letting me go, so we might not be able to do that. Rumble.com. Bad gateway. Visit Cloud for more information. That's so bizarre. Rumble might be down. Mr. Moon, everybody says scammer. He got deep picks for you. Who knows? Well, you know what? I don't know because take a look at this, guys. I try to go to Rumble. It says because we usually go live, and I always go over there to help boost my channel over there. And I watch myself because I'm the only person that watches myself on Rumble because we're all known on YouTube and Kick. But it says my browser. Hey, you guys know I'm in Seattle, guys. There you guys know it says Seattle right there. That's fine print. Rumble.com host error. I how can you tell me Alabama John is live right now if they're having Rumble.com is having a host error? Liar, Purple. You try to trick me. Go figure. It is lying to me. We'll see. Well, I'll switch back and I'm going to reload. Okay, we'll pop up another page. We're going to hit Rumble.com. Nope. Their servers are down, sir. Their servers are down. And they were not down earlier. Right here, right now. What's an Alabama accent? Oh, dude, I don't even know. Talking like an Alabaman. You been to Alabama? I have no idea how to do an Alabama accent. I've never been there. I mean, you know, if I was there for like a week, I could probably do it. Who knows? Yeah, well, I knows that he knows that the servers are down. At least in my area. You know, they might not be down for long. They're down in Alabama. Shoot. Where are we going to look at? What's the next coin we got? Oh, yeah, you guys didn't see it. There you guys go. There's Purple. Alabama John wants to talk to you right now. Yeah, Rumble's down for daily too. It's actually surprising. I don't think Rumble goes down that long, that long or that often. All right, what was the next coin should we take out? Hey, Jim Saul. Yeah, we can take a look at Hype. I see you in here. Let's look at hype, guys. Everybody shout out Jim Saul. He's been a long time member. Alabama. Get me some gator while I'm down there. I like them gator. Where is hype? Here it is. Get 'em gator. Did we call the top of this, son? We knew it was at the peak. Way back when, man. I was trying to put Jim up. Jimbo. One of my mentors in crypto is named Jim. I remember this, dude. I went on a rant about this token. The monthly, to me, this is probably, you could say $27 would be a support, but I'm thinking lower. I think we might go to 24. It's on the monthly, this range right here. I mean, we have a little bit of resistance right here at $30. But to me, we'll probably get a pump up to 35 and drop down to 23. That looks ballistic to me. On 2 week, the weekly time frame, really locking the zone right here. I know it stopped running again. You got to hit start. And sorry, we're trying to do laundry. You guys know how it is. Stupid bed sheets, man. They just never dry. We put it in the dryer 2 times. I'm like, I ain't sleeping in wet bed sheets. I've had a long work day. And when the stream's over, it's time for bed. And I don't want no wet blanket. The curvature on the blue momentum wave is coming down. The VWAP is slightly up. Strength is still coming down. We could see something like this. We come down, we come up, we come back down. Which, believe it or not, that actually puts us in line with some Bitcoin stuff. Because if Bitcoin pumps to like 101 to 110 and it doesn't make a higher high, the likelihood of us rolling over and having not being a lower high to our longer downtrend is the likely scenario. I'll give it like an 85% chance of us having more downwards price action. So this month is really kind of important. If Bitcoin falls, this will fall, and this will probably be the likely scenario. Now, this is the week. We haven't flipped yet, but the 5-day, we're getting close to getting that green dot where we could get some sort of reversal. But we're right there with Bitcoin too. Like I say, this important month, and the likelihood of us coming back up to $37 right now, and coming up, meeting this red 50 MA, and this 21 will come down, probably touch it. This is what's going to happen. Well, the 21 is going to come down. The really crappy line with this. The 50 is going to come like this. The price is going to come up like this and be like rejection off both of those zones and come down. That's what I'm thinking right now, just off the boot. I'm saying by 5-day chart right now, we're projecting. We'll project it a month out. Can most people project a month out? Because that's what I'm thinking, a month out. If we look over here on the money flow, look at the green wave. Look how pretty this green wave is. You could track it. You come up. Wow, dude, I'm following that perfectly. Holy cow. You can almost can't even see the black. And look at the green money flow. And that's the money flow, Jim, just so you know, a market cipher, it's not necessarily buying and selling the token. The money flow is to do a swapping the token and a utility on the network. That is the interaction that's happening. Fees, whatever is being generated. So right now, there's been a significant downflow. I mean, if you want to say this was 100%, we're down to like 15%, and we could go into the red. It's very likely that ends up happening. So currently, you could say we're bearish. I mean, we might get a little bit of a pump up, but we're just getting into the red right now. We're at -1 in the money flow, but we are coming to really close level for a bounce. This right here is some support. Good support. That's not the greatest line circle. This right here is a good support zone. So we have to keep that in mind. What's this chart look upside down? Have you guys looked at this chart upside down? Let's take a peek. Alt-I. All right, if I'm looking at this upside down, what do you guys think is going to happen? The likely scenario. If I'm looking at this right now, we're rising up. I'm going to say, well, the likelihood of us breaking down is farther. It's, bullish, you could say, because it's backwards, right? And I could see us breaking down and retesting the 21 or even the 50 and then coming back farther. That's just what I see. I don't know, man. What do you guys see? You do got this zone right here. That's strong resistance, and we haven't fully got there yet. We're on the 3-day right now. Does the chart still stay upside down when we look at this a 2-day? Yeah, it does. Cool. 21 right now. You could say reverse psychology. 21's going bullish, heading over to. We don't have 200 on the 2. And the fact that if you look at it upside down, look at the 21. It zoomed juiced right through that 200. That's not a great sign. Now the 21 can't get too far away from the 200 before we get some sort of pullback, but it's pretty far away, man. That's leafy, little iffy. And flip back to normal. Now we're back to normal, right side up. We are getting some sort of momentum. Our attempt to push. We did get a little crack at it right here. You can see the little chip of the momentum wave. I'm trying to zoom in so you guys. It's like really zoomed in on my screen. We did get a little chip in there, but it's showing that's weak support to the upside. So we got to be careful about that. Strength Stokes RSI coming down, VWAP slightly coming down. I would expect a little bit of a pull back up before we go down, but I would be cautious. Zealotly cautious. There you go. Do the words that I mean, not what I say. If we come over to the 1 hour, we could make an argument that this is a double bottom. This long the time frames aren't our friend. If you look over market cipher B, Stokes and Strength are coming down. There's good curvature coming down. The downside momentum still coming down. Money flow still coming down. The VWAP did get a little bit of a chip up, where that could be a positive sign, but likelihood we're coming down a little bit more. Where are we at? Dude, this is so far back. Oh my gosh, this is like uncharted territory, like so far back on the 1 hour. I can't even get something. Here's our line, red line. It'll probably come back down to 27 before it gets some sort of bounce. That looks very believable to me. Here's our line. Likelihood of coming down to this zone right here, minimum $26, $27 are on the table before I think we get a retracement reversal to back up to $30, maybe 35, crack in a day or two, and then come back down. Jim, my friend I was just telling you about, he is an older gentleman that's been in crypto a lot longer than me, and he has this big, thick mustache. I just think of all Jims having a big, thick mustache. Do you have a mustache that tickles your nose hairs, man? Mine does too. I'm just like trying to keep my little mustache hairs out of my nose. Dang effers have calyx in them. Damn things grow about straight up. I don't even know why somebody wants a mustache. Let's go head over to AVAX. If you guys haven't been to AVAX yet, we're going to head to AVAX conference. And we're going to see Daniel Kaufman there. And he's going to tell us about his dash. Total ETH optimism. Where's AVAX at? I have to have AVAX in here. No, it's in the gaming. That's where it's at. Okay, so I'm gonna end this poll. We have 11 votes saying that we're not gonna go to 100K by next week. You know, I'm probably gonna agreement with you guys for the most part, but I want to know, did we look at Zora? No, we haven't looked at Zora yet. I'm gonna do AVAX and we'll do Zora. Hey, we got a new person here short on BTC. We haven't even gone over BTC. We're gonna do that. That's been the last coin of the night, just for everybody. But if I'm looking at the charts and BTC is doing a reflection of everything, yeah, I'd be leaning bearish on the short term. I'm also super bearish on the monthly, but the daily, 3-day, 5-day look pretty damn good. So we're kind of flip and see. Okay, now I got distracted. I got to put this poll in here. This one's gonna be a good poll, guys. You guys are gonna like this one. If you had, let's say $10,000. You guys are gonna laugh at this. $10,000. What one do you buy? This is gonna be fun. I'm doing this one for DUDZ. I agree with you. I'm looking short entries to hold around 74,000 before markets reverse. I'm a little bit more bearish than that, man. I mean, it's possible. I saw a lifer say 74. I think we could go lower. If we go that low, I think we might go lower. A lot lower. We might head to like 56. Or maybe 60 something or other. Oh my goodness, I forgot of a rat's nest. Hey, you know, we told Daniel Kaufman, this is the zone, this rat's nest. I drew it on here. Remember? I don't remember when I drew this on here, but I said this is the area I would be wary of. As a good entry point, I gotta erase that. Sorry, dude. I'm gonna erase this. I'm gonna redraw this zone because that was so bad. We're gonna do a little circle right here. You guys are my witnesses. Okay, we have that back. We're gonna go over AVAX, we'll go over Zora, and then we're gonna see where we're at in time. Okay. Head on over to the 1 hour. Why is my chart so zoomed out? Oh my gosh. You guys ever had that problem? Like you jump charts and just like, it's so tiny, I can't see anything. If I can't see anything, you guys can't see it because it gets even smaller on your screen than it does on my screen. And I really want to know what Alabama John wanted to say to me. So curious. Well, that was a good candle in the 1 hour. We're trying to break above the 200. Man, AVAX breaks above 200. That is a very good sign. What's the likelihood of this breaking above 200? We broke above the 200 in the 15 minute. Interesting. 5 minute broke pretty well above it. We do have a red dot. We do have a red dot for us. A little bit of possible retracement coming in. We haven't quite got there yet, but you know we might come back down to this zone, right? Let's say 1370, which is not huge from where we're at, but we're on the 5 minute. I'm saying that because we might get some continuation going. What's going on in the 1 minute here? Oh, look at that, man. We broke above the 200 right here. We floated up, and now we're just kind of bing-bonging across the 21. Bounce, bounce, bounce. We got 3 points right there. And now we're kind of skipping like a rock skipper across the river. Look at that. Bounce, 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 bounce. We're bouncing. Money flow is pretty good. We're pretty thick right now. We could continue. If it holds above this 21, there's no reason why we can't keep going. This is a pretty strong move on the 1 minute. 1 hour says anchor trigger wave to the upside, strength coming in on Avalanche. Down to $13. Daniel Kaufman bought it, his AVAX at 30 or whatever it was, 47. Something like along those lines. Chryson, Ricky Reese, 69,000 maybe, but I think that's my personal lowest. Well, let me see, because I bet you I might be able to get you to change your mind. Maybe. You know, I've been bearish. You guys go back since like September. So for me to kind of flip a little bit bullish now, it's kind of coming, man. I do see a sign of a pump on the 1 day to 5 day. Now we come over to AVAX in the 4 hour. It does look pretty damn good, man. Look at that. You believe it or not, if you look at this momentum wave right here, I'm just kind of zooming in. Same thing, you know, we get a little weakness. We get chips into the momentum to the downside. That's showing weakness to go down. The strength is saying we're holding. And we look back over here in the charts, look at it. It held above or in between the 50 and the 21 moving average. We got bit by firing off signals right now on my phone. I see it. And look at the money flow. It's increasing dramatic. I would say not dramatically, but definitely increasing. I don't think this is done. I think this is going to continue pumping. I think AVAX can pump to $14.23 on the 4 hour. Let's check out the 12 hour. We do got a green dot. Well, we gain rejections off the 21, but we can get above it. It says $14, 13 cents. The daily, we got a green dot. Money flow is increasing, dude. This could be the bottom. And DZ, you're my witness. I did say before I raised that other squiggly, I told Daniel Kaufman that the squiggly would be probably the zone that this will go before it starts doing a retrace. Daniel buy at the high and sell at the low. LOL. I know, and then he takes that on us. I would have loved to help him out. I mean, not financial advice, but I definitely would not have bought the top of AVAX. I'm definitely not sold it near the bottom to buy Dash. I love you, Daniel. I know you're out there probably listening to this, and you're probably gonna cuss me out later. It's okay. We've all done it. We've all took entire bags and we bought the top, and we went, "Why did we do that? We're gonna sell it." And then as soon as we sell it, everything pumps. It happens all the time. He did sell his AVAX with Dash. You're my witness, DZ. I'm calling on you right now. Oh my goodness. Okay, so the daily looks pretty good. We got a green dot coming on in. The 2-day, we got a green dot showing this blue momentum wave. It's like, dude, get the hell out of here. We've been down here long enough. Look, it's like green light, red light, green light, red light. It's showing that it wants to get its gas pedal is moving. The 3-day, you expand it out to a larger time frames. We got a nice little muffin cloud right there. Green dot coming in. The 5 days just about gets reversed. Look at that. We went from an 8 to a 17. Hey guys, want to hear a funny story? Because I said muffin. When I was in my youth, I used to work at a bakery, and we used to make these apple caramel drizzle muffins, and it was the best topping for these muffins. And dude, I used to eat the topping, man, while I was working. It was just so good. And I was dating this girl at the time, and I didn't realize it, but I was like trying to be cute. And I was like, "Oh, the best part of the muffin is the muffin top." So I was all like, "Yeah, you're a muffin top." What did you say? "Oh, a muffin top." Hurt feelings, crushed her spirit. Well, you live and learn, right? I was like, "What do you mean?" Like, that's the best part of the muffin. Well, not in a woman's eyes. Don't say that to a woman. They have a different meaning for it. I'm like, "What the hell is it?" They're like, "That's your stomach fat that hangs over your pants." I'm like, "Oh, I thought that was a beer belly." Different meanings with different sexes, I guess. But this does look pretty spicy, man. I think AVAX is going to do some sort of reversal, but I think that might be going to Bitcoin too. All right, we're gonna head on over to LMAO. He brought up Dash at 55 or 60 closer. I think he did, man. He bought that sucker near the top, especially because he came in like the day before, and I was like, dude, I think it's in a downtrend. I'm like, I think it's gonna come down here, dude. It literally came down right where we told him it was gonna come down to. I said we might get a pump up, and it's a guy rejection, and then I would get out. It's not looking pretty. Shoot. Okay, so before I go over Zora, I do have to cover this segment. In other words, I will be sad at myself. So you guys just have to hang in there, bear with me, because it's my favorite part of the show, and everybody knows what my favorite part is. Click on Razor. Guys, if you're interested in trading BitFi, exchange partner of choice, the links are in the description. You save 20% of your trading fees with BitFi. You have no KYC, no VPN. Right now, the giveaway that they're doing is a trading challenge in volume. So if you trade $1 million volume, you get $129, which is the equivalent of a Get Razor Pro headset to your futures account. Trade $5 million, you get $330, which is the equivalent of a chair, a very nice chair. Not as nice as mine, but pretty damn nice. And then if you trade $20 million in volume, you get a Raptor 27, which is worth $800. That's a pretty nice monitor, I'm not going to lie. And then if you get 50 million volume, you get a Razer Blade 16. You know what? I think that's just a nicer monitor. Maybe you guys could tell me what this is. And then if you got the ultimate trading package, which is this desktop, which is probably better than mine, and you have to do 100 million. Guys, if you do this one, maybe even this one, hit us up on X, because we could get, I think Trent said earlier, we could get special bonuses to get you a higher discount on your fees. Plus, you could get some kickbacks too if you want to do the side hustle on X with it. So let us know. You got to show us proof that you do that, because we have very limited seats for that. Oh, good. We like BTC to go down. We want to buy more of it. Also, guys, it's not pinned, but someplace in here we have the BTCC link, which I actually was watching Trent talk about it. He actually said something that I didn't even know with it. It's someplace in here. I'm gonna have to tell Trent to pin it. Oh, here. Hey, nope, we're a little closer. A little closer. We're almost there. Here it is. So BTC, you get 10% bonus on your first time deposit, but you have to have a minimum $500 deposit. But you get 40% discount on your trading fees with BTCC. They're not our exchange partner of choice, but there are another exchange that's offering a first-time deposit. BitFi right now, their bonus is trading volume. So, if you want to learn how to trade, those are some places you can do it. Be careful because Black Swan events come and they suck, and we're probably going down. So keep that in mind. Now, on that note, let's jump back in the charts so we can head on over to Zora. And he screams, Dash will go to 200. Yeah, LOL. I told him I thought Dash was dead. I'm like, of all the privacy coins, you bought Dash. He has to watch other people besides us on YouTube. I'm like, who is telling you to buy Dash? I'm so curious. I want to know. I don't know anybody on YouTube saying buy Dash. Do you guys probably watch more crypto YouTubers? Do you guys see anybody out there saying buy Dash? Like, seriously, I would love to talk to these people and find out why people should buy Dash. Why are they telling the audience they should buy Dash? Where's Zora at? When he comes back, I want to know why he bought Dash. I want to know why too, but he just yells and cusses, and he's learning about how to mature in the market space. I hope that he can stick it out, man, because that's the only way that he's gonna make a comeback. Most people quit crypto because it's too volatile. Zora. Dude buying Dash. Yeah, it was not a good buy. Not a good buy. Either was buying AVAX. Don't get me wrong. Out of all the coins out there, I like AVAX, but that wouldn't have been my go-to. I remember we talked to him about utility. I was like, buy things with conviction. What convicted you to buy AVAX? Like, who told you this? And do you know what it does? Does he know it's like for gaming? Like, if I know broadly what it does, but I don't know like the coding background. Why is it more efficient to code on AVAX for video game purposes? I have not looked that far into it. Hey, honey, you should come on camera. Everybody wants to see what you look like. She said, no, not now. Why not? Say that loud so they can hear you.
I'm busy.
Come over here and say it louder.
Looking at meme coins.
She says she's looking at meme coins. Hey, babe, what meme coin you looking at that you think DZ should look at too?
That's a good question. I'm looking at Franklin.
You looking at Franklin? It's pumped a lot. Okay, guys, babe, come here. Talk in the mic. I want to tell them about. You don't have to come on camera. Tell them about the Musk ones. Musketeers.
Musk one?
Yeah, here, I'll stick the mic
What's
over
the
here.
Musk one?
The Grok ones. Talk in the mic and tell them about the orange and coconut one.
Oh.
So tell the Yeezys. You can't. You're not on camera. I'm on camera.
Okay.
So you don't have to say it.
Well, there's two meme coins I was looking at. One's called Orange and the Giant Orange, and one's called Coconut. And it's basically based off of the Grok Imagine code name, based off of Elon Musk's poll that he did. So they're gonna pick between the giant coconut or colossal coconut and giant orange. Now, the coconut one won the poll, but tons of XAI employees have been hinting at the name being giant orange. So I don't know which one to pick. I'd pick both because you'd win either way. So yeah.
When's the timeline for this to become public?
Anytime before Christmas, because Grok 420 is supposed to come before the end of the year, and this is supposed to happen before Grok 420.
Yeah, and do you think if you put 50-50, you're going to win no matter what?
Yeah.
What do you think if you put $100 into or let's say you put $1,000 into both of them, so $2,000? What do you think you could be looking at for returns?
Minimum, it would go to $1 million market cap upon him releasing it. So if you put $1,000 in it now, you'd probably be looking at about 10K minimum.
Oh, there you go, DZ. There's your meme coin guru in there.
Anything with nut is a winner, so coconut.
Anything with nut is a winner.
Just do both. You're safer that way.
So you guys go. I'm taking the mic back. That's my wife. She just doesn't want to come on camera. You see the chair? She's so close. You see the purple chair right there? It's moving. See if I can pull her in. She's leaping. Come on, babe.
No.
Oh, fine. Well, you go. Okay, so we'll go jump into Zora then. So on the weekly time frame right now, we're looking at Zora. It has some curvature to the downside still. The view up is coming up. Now we did get the. I'm looking at these two candles right here. We almost got a slightly lower low. We went from a 4, 5, 8. It's showing that there is some sort of stoppage here. This makes me think of XRP because XRP ripped up so fast. I was like, it can dump so quick. And I'm like, it's okay. We're just not going to pay attention to it. Now we come over the 5-day time frame. We do have a lower low, so keep that in mind. And we don't have a higher high, but there does look as there is a relief rally coming. Now, it could come up as high as 6-7 and touch the 21. Wait, did I say 6-7? 6-7. Ah, you mean person. You're laughing over here because I said 6-7. There's some sort of ruined it, honey. I was in the zone, and you can't say things like that. Okay, we had doji candle, maybe possible trend reversal on Zora. A 3-day, we got a green dot, 6-7 DC. We have a green dot with a DBSI marking a 13. I thought it was a 10, which that's a pretty good signal. This is saying we could pump up to almost 7 when it's ready to go. We got the green dot coming in. It might not be like an instant. It could be instant. I mean, this is 3-day, 3, 6, 9, 12-day period from this green dot to play out. From this doji candle-ish, from this green dot to that peak, not even half a peak. I got this green dot. We could have 10 days of upward momentum for Zora. It does look close, man. Zora does look hot. We went from a 1, 2, 4, 12 on strength. Sheesh. But the only thing we got going for us right now is the green dots, and the fact that I'm using my brain and knowing that we're kind of creating a rounded bottom could be good. The daily, I kind of like the green dot coming in right now. Oh, there's a 200. Look at that. We got a little bit of 200 coming in here. And the 200 is like a straight line. Yeah, why not? What the hell? Let's pump up to the 200. Do we have some sort of divergence? I'm looking at the momentum. I was trying to see if I see some hidden bullish divergence. I don't see it. 12-hour momentum wants to go up. Money flow has been increasing. The red wave stokes are low. They are green. They can go. Strength's kind of iffy. We did get rejected off the 21 previously. We got rejected off here. We could be getting really, really, really tight before we make a move. And we're gonna cut this candle off because it broke down but came back up. That was just manipulation. We're still got some more room to go. We have 4-4 right now on the 12-hour. It could go either way. Right now on the 4-hour, we are coming up to the 50 and the 21. Momentum coming down. I would say we're probably still coming down 15, 16, 17 with the likelihood. We could break out of this trend, come back down to just slightly below this trend line, 4, 7, 3. Kind of like what we did over here. See, it wicked down and we broke back into it. The same scenario could come down. We could wick and come right back into it, and then we could take off. That's the likely output I see. The 1 hour with doji candle. Dude, I hate it when they get stuck in between these zones. Look at it. It's stuck between the 50 and the 200. It's just like, dang it, break down or break up so I can short along it. It wants to break up. It's so close. It's so close. 4-4 at 2. It's like a 50-50. I'm like, guys, I'm trying to tell you what's going to happen, but I get a 50-50 shot. Oh, how about SPX 6900? Yeah, we can do that. Absolutely. CD Dingle. Welcome into the channel. If it's the first time, please like and subscribe. Help support the channel. Blood Diamond on the 15-minute on Zora. Aha! I knew it wanted to go down more. Okay, so yeah, I think it's going to come down a little lower before it goes up. There we go. Boom. There we go. Stupid Blood Diamond. We haven't even got to Bitcoin yet, guys. Yeah. I guess more people care about their altcoins than they do Bitcoin. SPX 6900. I haven't heard of this name since it was Jordan was in here. Jordan actually, somebody super chatted us when he only had a Venmo because we couldn't even get super chats. SPX. Here we go. Oof. Blood Diamond. Not Blood Diamond. Just nasty drops. Open doors to the downside right now in the 15-minute. Looks like we're getting rejection off the 21. We're going to come into, where are we at? This line right here. Has a range of, we could come down another 2 cents, penny and a half on the 15-minute. Check out the longer time frame. The longer time frame is actually saying we got some good stuff for us. Saying we got a green dot trigger wave. That we like that. Oh, not trigger wave, but a green dot momentum coming up. VWAP's doing good. Strength Stokes are high. But we can do okay. The 4 hour. Damn, dude. Why can't they always play along? Like, be nice. Why can't we have the 1 hour and 4 hour be bullish at the same time? Bad news. DBSI saying 1619, which is saying the likelihood of a red candle play out and hiking the She is likely. We have an X, which they don't always play out. They're like a 75% chance of playing out, and that tends to mean a short. And if we break down, we're breaking down to 63.54, which I just said we could go down a penny and a half. I did say that. And the low probably coming to the 200, the 61.81. That's the safe zone to come down. Now, if we break the 200, nobody knows how low it can go. Looks like a bull flag. Zoom out. I will absolutely zoom out for you. A momentum going down. VWAP kind of doing okay. Oh, I see what you're seeing. I see what you're seeing. That could be it, man. But we might have a better entry point is what I'm saying. So you're seeing this. Yes, I see it too. Kind of we'll break back into the pattern, broke out of it, broke in, broke out, broke in, broke out. Yeah, it could come down that. I mean, but also pay attention to this. So this has happened, and I've scored some crazy good moves. So look at this nasty wick down. It broke below the 200, but then the next candle broke back into the candle. And so I do see of a scenario where this could happen. We break down, we break back in. We still have a little bit of room, but if this bull flag does play out, I mean, you could be looking at a fat, tasty, just below $1, 94 cents. I currently, you want my opinion, using market cipher, we haven't got it. Well, we do have a red dot to go down the downside, and I don't like red dots. I don't long red dots. I mean, if you go over here, you got a green dot, red dot, did have some manipulation on that one. That's not a fair analogy. Oh, this red dot. We didn't get green dot, red dot. This one didn't play out, though. Boom, red dot. Momentum really just can't play it out, Could be a triple bottom. Like I'm saying, dude, 60, I think a penny and a half lower it can go. And then we might get that bull flag up to, the 200 MA. What the hell, dude? Go up to 97 cents. That'd be good. That'd be a hella good move. I want to see what the longer time frame says. The 2 day doesn't give me any good data. Ooh. If we come up here, I would take that as a sign to possibly get out, because we do have a blood diamond. Short, tight trigger wave. I guess technically that confirms the next day and a half. That's not a good sign. That's the first thing we've seen, that 3 days still trying to, the momentum still trying to play out. You know what? That blood diamond can shove it up its ass. The weekly is good. That blood diamond can shove it up its ass. That's a fake out. That's 100% a fake out. Shove that blood diamond. The sun don't shine. Let's go, baby. You know what we have? The blood diamond? It's the 21. It's right on the 21 MA. You're probably right. I bet you that bull flag will play out, and we'll probably come up to the 200, even on the 2 days, thinking that's the range. On the 5 day, we have the 21. It did fall through the 50 pretty severely, but the likelihood, even the 5 days saying the 21's at the 96 cent level. Yeah, I think you're right, Dingle. SPX has pumped so much from its low, like 20,000%. I don't know if it has more room to pump it anytime soon. It looks like it might, man. It does look like it wants to go to like a buck range. I do see it. What's the 1 minute saying? Is the 1 minute above the 200? I gotta zoom in, guys. We gotta zoom in. You think Powell is gonna pump? I think it's probably baked in. You want my opinion? I think I'd be cautiously. I've watched a lot of these FOMC meetings, and stupid stuff tends to happen. Well, they'll shoot up and then shoot back down, or they'll shoot down and they shoot up, and they collect both of the liquidity. Now, when I go over Bitcoin here shortly, hey, look at that! It is pumping on the 1 minute. Look at that, coming up to the 21. We're not above the 200, but we do got momentum coming in. Money flows coming in. VWAP's looking good. Strength stokes coming up. We're gonna come back to this. This would be my last coin. But let's go jump over to Bitcoin. And do I think Powell's going to pump it? Today's Monday. Powell's talking Wednesday. Now, I was actually kind of surprised if we get a 50, because I thought we would only get a 25 bit. God, that was my last space dust. I have to buy some other stuff. Bitcoin hasn't confirmed another green dot for another move up, but we are close to it. We'll also get rejection off the 50 and the 200 on the 1 hour. What's the 15 minutes? 15 minutes says blood diamond dropping down. Shows continuation to the downside. Likelihood, if it doesn't stop here, we will probably come down to 80, 89, $700. Not too crazy. Come down to $700. The 4 hour also shows a red X to the downside. Momentum continuing down. Strength, pretty obviously, the strength has this purple line. I should change these colors for you guys. Really like how I change these colors so you can see them, make them a little bit more bright. We have the red line, which is Stokes RSI R high and coming down. VWAP is also coming down. So I do think the likelihood of us visiting the lower, we could come down wick to 88. We did that already a couple of different times. Would it surprise me? No. I mean, we could come down to even 87. Or we could do this. Make a loop, we come up, we come down, we come up, we make another loop like this. And you could say we're doing this right now. We come down to this bull flag, we snap out of it right here. We could be looking at 97,000, which I've been saying a couple different times, man. I've been really nervous about this last couple of weeks, dude. I do see a move up to that point, which plays into the liquidity that we talked about over here on CoinGlass. Liquidation heat map. We go over to the module. Let's go to the weekly. And we got a lot of liquidity up over here, 94,000. We could get push up to 96. We go to model 2. We'll go to a week. Look at that liquidity right there. There's a fat amount of liquidity right there. And that could carry us up to 90,000. And that's why it makes me so nervous about that, because that will be a lower high. Guys, if we make a lower high right now, we're probably bearish till like April. We're continuing. We've been bearish since October. And look at this sloppy thing. It looks like somebody shaved the top off this. Oh, you can't see it. Shaved the top off this crappy chart. So we're looking at the money flow. It has been increasing. If we zoom in right now, so you guys can see this, we got a trigger wave to the upside, and we're just about to clip a trigger wave to the downside. All we have to do is the light blue to fall below the dark blue, and we get a red dot trigger to the downside. Not a great sign. We do got gas, the Stokes RSI being green, but the strength is also coming down. And we come over to the 12-hour. Yeah, we're not confirmed yet, but it's smacking against the 21 and the 50 MA. That's kind of scary. Now the daily, we got the trigger to the upside. Might as well has ticked in. View up's not super strong. Not saying it's sold yet. Not Zcashed easy. No, wait, what we got going on over here? Thanks for TA, bro. Absolutely, Dingle. We love doing this at the Blockchain Brew. It don't matter what Powell says. BTC is bearish. We going down. That's what Dream Tanks is thinking. What's the most bullish? What's the most bullish coin for the night? I don't know. Which one was the most bullish we talked about? How about AVAX? AVAX is in the chat. We got people who voted Dash. They would add $10,000. 12% of you guys out of 8 votes would take Dash. Daniel, you were in here hiding. Where are we at? We did lose a bit of strength. Went from -5 to a 10 to an 8 currently on that daily. Doji candle trend reversal the previous downtrend. That should be bullish. Should be bullish. VWAP's not screaming super strong. 2-day, if you come over to the market side for B, we kind of want to take a look at what we got going on. We do got double green dots going on for us, which is good. Momentum still going good. We might get a little bit of a red dot fake out and then continue our upwards momentum. The 3-day, we got the momentum playing out for us. The 5-day looks good for us right now. The weekly have not fully clipped it. It's possible we don't get a good week. We don't get a good week, man. I think I'm more bullish. You know, is that weird for me to say? I almost want us to continue falling. So the beginning of next year, we do better. Because my nervousness is if we pump right now, we get 100K, let's say even 107K is really good. And then it falls down. Dude, we're set up for a terrible next couple months. Just absolutely horrendous. We do have a doji candle on the weekly, which is a trend reversal signal, and that's a fatty trend reversal. You know, I mean, we could be looking at. Dude, this chart looks so ugly, man. Shoulder, head, and shoulder to the downside. Alt I. We were just drawing something over here the other day. We were drawing a head and shoulder pattern. Look at this. You're like, yeah, there's an inverted. There's your shoulder. Here's your head. This is what I'm worried about, Dream Tanks. I'm worried about creating that second shoulder, coming up to 103, and then coming down. That's what I'm nervous about. And if we do that, that would play out to the traditional bear market low of $62,000, which would come up and probably would meet the 200 right here. You know, I mean, realistically, it's going to be over here. But EV, man, that would be so gross to see. I mean, what do you guys think of that? What's the likelihood that scenario playing out? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too, Dingle. I'm personally nervous about that. That's kind of what my foresight. I've been nervous since. Where is it at? We go to the monthly. This candle right here, this dot. So since September, I've been bearish. In fact, I've actually was even leading a little bit more bearish back here because of these green dots. I was nervous that this green dot wasn't going to be super great. It did want to bring me some hopium back in when I saw us pump up to 227,000. I really wanted to see us close up there. We didn't end up closing up there. We ended up closing at like around 104, whatever it was. What does it close at? 113. And I was just like, man, I wanted some more strength. We gonna move into FOMC meeting Wednesday. Still can't believe we just stayed at 100K all year with institutions buying in. I don't know what the end game is. Maybe this will be the last big bear. I do think so. I think the markets have changed. 100% of all my time in crypto, all my studying, everything I've done, I 100% think the markets have changed. I've been bearish since September, And why did I change? Because we should be in altcoin season right here, right now. Things have been changing. We can't say, well, we're going to stay in the normal cycles and things are going to change. You know, what's happening is Trump got elected and he rapidly matured the crypto market by putting in people that we needed to get the right regulations in. Problem is it happened so fast in the middle of our cycle, it changed the cycle in the middle of it. So no one could have predicted that. Nobody. You know, the charts didn't say it. And I think this is what we're going through right here, right now. It's just a maturity in the asset class. Crypto is moving from degens into an asset class. That's what's happening. We lost the 50 MA. No, on the week, the monthly we haven't lost it yet. The weekly we did lose it. Yeah, we did lose it. But we're gonna pump up to it. And the question is, are we gonna retake it? And that's where I'm nervous. I do think we're gonna return to it. The question is, are we gonna reclaim it? And I don't know if we will. We shall see. I can see that, but if we don't get a shoulder and we just keep going back down because everyone wants to get out of 100K, so we will move. So I don't think so. I should finish that. So we will be more pain if we don't recover until the new year. We do have sell-offs for tax stuff coming in at the end of December, but we also have what were you saying? I see. I think if we got to 100K, let's take a look at this. Have you guys ever looked at this chart? So this is where I think you might be wrong. Or maybe not wrong, but don't have the full picture. It's because a lot of the times we come over here, share this tab instead, and look at these people leveraging. They got massive amount of shorts leveraging. I think if we pump up, this would, dispel, and then we'll get the longs with accumulate long liquidation come up. So that's where you kind of have to have, because if we dispel all the shorts and then the shorts come piling back in because they're like, this is the top, everybody's selling the mother, and the market makers are over here going, oh really, you think we're selling now? Boom, and the longs are gonna come and squish them again back to back, because then the bulls will be in control. So there's a possibility that's going to happen. This is the 1 day, so check out let's check out the 7 days. So the 7 days, there's $1.8 billion worth of shorts versus the 30 million in longs. That will come over to the 30-day. Look at the 30-day. There's $4 billion worth of shorts lined up versus the 40 million in longs. So now, when they say that, I had to look at this for like an hour trying to understand what the hell any of this data meant. Because these orange candles that you see popping up, those are people using 100x leverages. Imagine those swings on those people keeping their trades afloat. This is a short, but look at these people over here on these longs. These people have a long position, accumulating long liquidation here at $82,000. So these people are massively in profit. And these people right here are shorting 94,000. They're massively in profit. But if this sucker starts moving, like some of these people aren't massively in profit, like these people down here, these people are sweating the butts off right now. Or these people right here, you're like, oh my gosh, I am down right now. Like, what the actual hell are they going to do? So we really kind of have to wait and see. I mean, look at the leverage positions. I mean, who 100x is this? And then has, I've 100x before, and the price moves down like 0.25%. You're like liquidated. So these people have like stacking orders and have this massive trade open so they can have the flux that they need to do this. That's absolutely wild. Even the 50x leverages, those are the yellow ones. That's right. Absolutely crazy. 25x, okay, that's fine. I've seen people do that. 10x, absolutely, that's fine. 5x, fine. You get your free passes there. But man, the 100x's outnumber like the 10, 5, and 25 is like 100 to 1. That's insane. Absolute insanity. All right, guys, I'm going to end the poll. I do got a yeet for the night, but we'll be back tomorrow, 7:30 Pacific Standard Time. I want to say thank you, LT, for coming on in. I think somebody asked me about another coin, but I might have to look at tomorrow. We'll see. All right, let me look. LT, thank you for coming on. Dream Tanks, thank you for coming on in. Let's get Joe on here. Dream Tanks, tell him to come on Wednesday. I'm going to hit him up. I think he's going to do it, but I I just talked to him yesterday during the show. I haven't hit him up yesterday. My money's so packed. I would love to get Joe on here. Last Gambit, thanks for coming on here. You said, I love to see 64 BTC and lower so we can confirm a bottom and finally move the fuck on and eliminate risk levels moving forward. Dude, I am right there with you. That's why I was saying, Gambit. I was like, let's not do this fake up. Let's just get the pain over with so we can start moving on. DZ, anti going to move the FOMC, not Zcash. We can look at Zcash. I think that was the one that we were supposed to look at. What's the most bullish coin right now? Well, we're going to say AVAX because that's what we were looking at in the charts that I don't want to go through. There was a couple other ones we shouted. What the hell? What were you looking at earlier? We were in this tab over here, markets, gainers and losers. There was some of these gainers and losers I wanted to look at. What did my wife say? Orange and what'd you say, babe?
Orange and coconut.
Yeah, no, what were the actual names?
Colossal coconut and giant orange.
Colossal coconut and giant orange. There you go. There's your most bullish coins. Hey, what's up, Daniel Ghazi? We're just signing off for the night. But I see you coming on in and giving us another like. Thank you, Daniel. Well, you know what, Daniel? Just because you're here, the first coin I'm going to go over tomorrow is Gala. We're going to do Gala just for you, Daniel. First coin. Daily, what's up, my friend? You have a good night. Thank you for coming on in, showing your nice beer in the Discord, guys. If you haven't joined the Discord, hit us up on X so we can get you in there for free. We're not going to do that forever, but for now, yeah. Who was that? Alabama John. We should see if Alabama John is on Rumble. What's up, Kristen? I hope I said that name right. Thanks for coming on in here, brother. If you haven't subbed, please sub. Mr. Moon's nice seeing you. It's been a while. Jim Saul, I hope that helped you out with hype. Thank you for coming on in. Purple, by the way. Calvin, good seeing you too, my friend. You, not you. Thanks for showing up. You guys all kick ass, man. I always appreciate the chat being lively. Calvin, thank you, Calvin. You always coming up. You never said, did the Chargers win? Calvin, did the Chargers win? I don't know. Maybe you left me on a cliffhanger. Muffin, thank you for showing up. Real Man, thanks for showing up. Amelia, thanks for showing up. Guys, we should we should look to see if Rumble's back up because I'm kind of curious. Oh, Rumble's back up. Okay, we're gonna see if Alabama John's real. And then I gotta go Alabama. How do you spell Alabama? How do you spell Alabama? Nah. That's not right. Alabama John. Hey, he is a person. I don't know if he's the person. Oh yeah, he's definitely a scam. Look at that creepy person. Woo! Alabama John's a creeper, man. He's a creeper. I don't even want to look at Alabama John. Here come the D-Fix. Raffle. Oh my gosh. So funny. So funny. All right, guys. We're going to run. All right, guys. We'll see you tomorrow, 7:30 Pacific Standard Time. You guys take care, all right? Have a good night. Stay safe. Be blessed. Be hydrated on the most crypto-friendly hydration team out there on the interwebs. Later. Oh, my goodness, Trent. Never go to Alabama's John's channel ever again. You don't know what the hell you're going to see on there. Terrible.